Take a deep breath. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and think, but first, focus on your breathing. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Now breathe out for 4 seconds. Continue doing this. Think about the last time you laughed, smiled, or experienced some feeling of joy. Now close your eyes and think. I believe that everyone should meditate. Towards the end of this past summer, I began acting on this belief as a last resort kind of deal. The first night felt extremely awkward. I laid down on my carpet and had no clue what to do, so I just started thinking. I mentally walked through my day, attempting to recall every interaction I had with those around me. I remembered the moments that made me smile, laugh, or experience some feeling of joy. After about 10 minutes, I stood up and got in bed, wondering whether this experiment would have any effect on me. I fell asleep with this question unanswered. The spring of my junior year, I quit taking piano due to a lack of time caused by an excess of schoolwork. Piano had always been my source of stress relief because it gave me time to put all of my focus into something other than school, sports, or friends. After cutting piano out of my life, I gradually began feeling more stressed out and moody. I was still a typically happy person, but I no longer had a period of time where I could be alone and put every part of myself into something. It was halfway through the summer when I came to the realization that my emotional stability required me to set time aside, every day, for some hobby that would distract me from my troubles. Thus, I started experimenting with different activities to see how efficient they would be in taking my mind off of things. For some reason, I began with the seemingly brilliant idea of running. Instead of diverting my attention from my problems, this pursuit only led to more worries. The thought of field hockey preseason, otherwise known as 2 weeks of hell on earth, flooded my mind with questions. Did I really want to put myself through that physical pain? What if I didn't get chosen to be a captain? The list went on and on. So I took running off my list of possible diversions and was back to square one. At this point, I only saw meditation as a form of religious practice, but since I had no other idea of what to do, I decided I should at least give it a shot. As I said earlier, the first night was uncomfortable. With no idea as of whether or not I was meditating correctly, I was uncertain that it would provide the stress relief that I sought. Yet, I continued to meditate every night with the hope that it would have some effect on my emotional state. After the first week of meditating, I realized that I constantly felt more energized and grateful for the things that I have. I no longer focused on my problems, but instead on the good things in life. Now I meditate every night. By reminding myself of all the moments that made me smile, I end the day with the positives always outweighing the negatives. If meditation can make me, an already generally happy person, even happier, then there exists a lot of hope for the many angsty teens, midlife crisis adults, and cranky elders all over the world.